Hey beautiful people, if you are returning, I hope you like my new look. I really like my hair. I think it suits me as a whole better. If you're new here, this is your first impression, so hi. So I'm Alex, and today I'm doing a video about bullet journaling. I'm making a video to help you start your bullet journal or help you figure out the best practices for using your bullet journal. I've been creating and writing in a bullet journal since probably 2017. I did take a couple years off just because I got so discouraged, which is half of why I wanted to make this video, because these items that I'm going to show you and these tips I'm going to give you have changed the game for me. Making a bullet journal can be a little bit intimidating because you're looking at all these really artistic people and you also might not have all the time to do it, so it's really easy to get discouraged. I have some tips and tricks that'll either help you start or help you get better. So let's get right into it. I'm not gonna go over really basic items like pens and markers and things like that because it's really what fits you and your style. So this is my bullet journal. I'm gonna link everything I talk about down below. So this is a little more journal. I've been using this because it's a cheap option that I found and it's smaller but not too small. So I didn't want anything too big. I don't commit a lot of time to my bullet journaling, so I want to make sure I don't have a bunch of space I need to fill in. But if you are super artsy or you like doing big calligraphy or you write big, then a bigger one might be better for you. I don't want to show you anything too personal yet. Yeah, so let me just show you, you'll see I'm not the most talented, but I made a Dutch door that was inspired from Pinterest. I'll link the bullet journal board below if you want to see that. So I made this Dutch door. So if you can see, my paper is dotted. So I use dotted paper, which is kind of like the standard for bullet journaling. I haven't seen anybody use lines, but I just want to bring that up because if you're finding dotted too much because you like making trackers and you don't have a lot of time and you're like me and you really struggle with straight lines for some reason, finding one that is graph paper but make sure the lines are light could really help you, because then you already have those little squares that you need to make these trackers. I think that's what I'm going to go with next year maybe. If you are really artsy and you want more of an art journal or you just want more free blank space, then blank paper might be the one for you. But I think figuring that out is step one. But again, if you're unsure, just do dotted and start with a medium small journal. This is my biggest recommendation when it comes to having a bullet journal. It saves you time if you're worried about perfectionism, and it also just helps you expand your creativity. And it's not that expensive. I think I have a pack of 20 or so, but stencils. So I'll just show you a couple of them to give you an example. But I have this one, so you know when people make cute borders or just cute corners, things like that. And I have ones for icons and letters. Again, I'll link it below. I have ones for banners and literally lists. So I think stencils are a lifesaver. If you're like me and you don't commit too much time to bullet journaling on the regular, but you really want to get creative with it, stencils are a quick and easy way to just bring your vision to life without the stress or the overwhelming I don't have enough time. So I cannot recommend enough getting a set of stencils. If you are just looking for letters, you can get letters. If you just want icons or maybe you want flowers, you can look up any kind of stencil, but I will link the ones that I bought because they come with a range and that's what I recommend the most. The next item I recommend, or items, is washi tape and stickers. So I guess 2 items, but we've all seen people using washi tape and stickers in their planners and their journals. I don't know, there's something so satisfying about washi tape and stickers and putting it on. I don't know what it is, but I really recommend it because if you have a lot of blank space, or maybe you just fill out enough to your days of the week and you don't have enough time to really doodle and make it creative, put on a couple stickers. And my biggest recommendation is if you are using a marker like I do or a pen and you mess up, put a sticker on it, put some washi tape on it. So I'll just show you a couple examples of stuff I have. I got the grid paper ones. I just think that's pretty cool and it's kind of trending right now. I also made sure to get thin ones because you don't always want super thick washi tape. I do have some other ones that I got a few years ago that are very they have flowers and decorations on them, but this is mainly what I use just because I've chosen neutrals, blues, and greens are my aesthetic for my bullet journals. That's what I'm going with. Then I have these little artsy stickers. Sometimes when you buy these, they're stickers and sometimes they're just paper. These ones are just paper, but you can't get the stickers. And if you're looking for it, get the stickers. So basically, these are just like a bunch of paintings. Like here's one, for example. That one, like, it's just some beautiful paintings, but you can put this on your bullet journal just to give it a little artsy touch, and they're really cheap. Like, I got this for just a couple bucks, I think. So I'll link some below. Again, if you have an aesthetic or something you like, you can look for that in particular. When it comes to stickers, so I went on kind of like a crazy sticker moment and then realized I need to save some money because, listen, stickers are pretty cheap, but when you start going crazy with all the stickers, most of them are nature because it was the fall and that's kind of what I wanted. So I have these stickers. So they have like a white, like they're like your normal stickers. These have like a white rim on them and they're actually pretty thick. And that's my only complaint, is that they're a little bit thick, but I mean, I bought them like that, so. But then I have these, which are called washi stickers, I guess. They're also nature and you can kind of get the fall vibes from these, of course. And they're actually really, really thin. So look how thin this paper is, and that's what I would recommend to get. The last item I'm going to show you is my favorite thing I've ever gotten. It's a little bit more expensive. Try to find them used or wait for a sale. I spent my birthday money on this because I really wanted it. This is my vision board that I made for basically January or the year. I'm going to make monthly ones, so it's probably just for January. But this is my vision board that I made. And you're probably wondering like where I got all these little images. So you can see how I use my washi tape here. But these are all stickers that I created from images I found, usually on Pinterest, sometimes Tumblr. We can thank this little device right here. Phonemo, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Also, none of this is sponsored, just throwing it out there. So this is a little device that is a thermal printer. So I can do a whole video review on this if you want to know how to use it, how it works, do some comparisons, because you really have to pay attention to what you're printing. Some stuff is not going to look that great. So it's just a little teeny tiny printer, and like I'm almost out of printer paper now, but I have a couple more rolls. But you'll see, like, you just put a roll of paper in and it's actually a sticker. So when it prints, I have a sticker. And all you do is you connect it to an app on your phone and you edit the picture. Maybe you need to make it a little bit brighter, and it prints. No ink required. So a thermal printer, think about receipts. You know how receipts are printed? It just prints pictures like you would print a receipt. So if that's something you're interested in and you have the funds, or it's something you want to ask for a gift or save up for, I'll link it down below. There's a couple different kinds. This was the most cost-effective while highly rated that I found. And I've used it. I think it's great. So that's all I have for kind of my tools that make my life easier and makes bullet journaling more fun for me. If you have any suggestions, you can leave them down in the comments for other people to see. If you want to follow my bullet journal ideas, I have like a Pinterest that I'm always pinning on. If you want to show me your bullet journals, I would love to see them so we can connect on Instagram, or I have a Facebook group now that I just started, and a page, and I have a website. So if you want to get in touch with me, there's lots of ways.